So there's been a lot of left-wing groups protesting lately about Elon Musk's DOGE. DOGE is the Department of Government Efficiency, and its sole purpose is uncovering waste, fraud, and abuse in government spending.
He's just slashing here and there like he doesn't know anything.
But is DOGE really a party lines issue? It seems shocking that it would be, although it is 2025 and a certain percentage of the population seems to have gone crazy.
Do you mind if I interview
Elon Musk. I hate the guy.
Okay, so how are everyday people on the street feeling about this? Today we're gonna find out, and if this video gets 10,000 likes, we're gonna go interview some anti-Elon Musk protesters. All right, let's go talk to some people. You guys, Elon Musk and DOGE, how are we feeling about DOGE? We feeling good? We feeling bad?
Fuck it. F him.
Yeah, why do you say that?
Because he's a threat to our democracy.
Okay. Threat to, how so, in your view?
I could explain, but we're kind of walking back to the car.
I'm not a political person, but when somebody gives a Nazi salute in 2025, it's just, that's unacceptable to me. You know, it's offensive.
Double thumbs down, okay. You mind if I ask you why? Why double thumbs down? Why double thumbs down on, hold on DOGE or Elon Musk? Which one are we saying?
It's one and the same.
Why, let's go with DOGE. Why double thumbs down on DOGE? Do you agree as well?
Because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's going in and just breaking everything. He knows nothing about government. He's just slashing here and there like just randomly.
Okay,
He doesn't know anything.
Elon Musk, I now refer to him as he who shall not be named. The evil
he's
man
entering
from
the
Harry Potter.
Voldemort tier.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have said Voldemort's name, but yes. Do you mind if I interview? Please, can I get your thoughts? Okay. Have a good one. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm completely against it. I don't understand why Elon Musk has been given so much power. I'm sure there's waste in the federal government and we could cut some employees, but that is an incredibly inhumane way to do it, and I'm totally against it.
Why, in your view, why is that inhumane? It happens in the private sector when we have to tighten belts. Why is it inhumane in the public sector?
I think they should have started a hell of a long time ago.
Oh, I don't think they're cutting enough.
You don't think
we're
they're cutting?
$36 trillion in debt. You got to cut at least a third of the federal government. We got to keep Medicare.
That's a slightly
and
big
Social
number.
Security.
It's a slightly big number, I think we would agree.
Oh my word. I mean, I don't know what my grandchildren are going to be paying for this stuff. We got to elect new politicians in both parties. They've got to balance the budget, start paying off the debt. Our debt now, we're paying more than our defense budget. It's absolutely crazy. And no offense, but I've worked with federal workers for about 40 years. We could cut a third of them. It wouldn't cause any problem whatsoever.
The government workers are getting a dose of reality that the private sector is already used to, like normally 2 weeks notice and you're down the road, not 8 months of pay to have you retire early. So it's better to have a few people hurt than have the whole damn system collapse and everybody gets hurt.
You guys, Elon Musk and DOGE, thumbs up or thumbs down? How are we feeling about it? Thumbs down. Okay, double thumbs down. How about you? Bad. Do you mind if I ask why?
I hate the guy.
Okay.
Elon Musk.
By the way, we're sick today, so hopefully these interviews are good. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Elon Musk and DOGE. Do you mind if I ask you why?
Government's too big, it's too bloated.
Down? Okay.
4 thumbs up. 4 thumbs up.
So
time.
more thumbs up than you can even do.
Yeah. And fingers up.
Do you mind if I ask you why? Why are you in support of DOGE? The majority of Americans are in support. Actually, according to CNN, recent poll.
Because the amount of corruption that has existed for so long, my entire life, it's ridiculous.
It's gone on too long. Something needs to be done. Clean it up. CNN released numbers just the other day. Majority of Americans are in favor of DOGE's involvement in federal agencies. They support the cutting. Why do you think that is? Does that shock you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because it's a drop in the bucket what they're doing. So, I just think it's all show. It's all the Trump part of the Trump show.
So do you think that they are Nazis?
I mean, it's undeniable. Like, they're not idiots. They're very intelligent people. There's no question in my mind that they know what they're doing.
If Elon Musk was a Nazi, would he be taking the position of supporting?
I'm not saying he's a Nazi. I honestly don't think.
Well, I thought you just did.
No, I'm saying he gave a Nazi salute. And I think that people are just misguided.
If he meant that, would he support maybe Hamas instead of Israel?
I don't know. I don't think these are connected. But he
being a Nazi and not supporting Israel.
I'm not saying he's a Nazi, but right after he gave the Nazi salute, and then he denied it, saying he didn't mean it. Right within a few days, he went in and supported the AfD. And you don't have to be
AfD Nazis.
Well, they're the neo-Nazis.
All right, everyone. Today's sponsor is our good friends over at Daily Wire Plus. They are having a big sale right now where you can get 30% off your new Daily Wire Plus annual membership. Daily Wire Plus showcases big names like Ben Shapiro, Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, Andrew Klavan, and more. Offering shows that are uncensored and ad-free, plus it's the exclusive home of Dr. Jordan Peterson and his entire library of content. Beyond that, Daily Wire Plus provides access to movies, series, and documentaries that not only entertain, but also are making a serious impact on the culture war. What is Woman and Am I Racist being just a couple examples. They also have amazing behind-the-scenes footage that you do not want to miss. Anyways, 30% off a new Daily Wire Plus annual membership is a pretty sweet deal. Make sure to take advantage of this promotion by visiting getdwplus.com/Klug. And I think it's important to note that Daily Wire puts their money where their mouth is, like suing and helping to defeat Joe Biden's vaccine mandate. This is absolutely a company that I'm proud to have sponsoring the channel. Again, that's 30% off a new Daily Wire Plus annual membership. Visit getdwplus.com/Klug or hit that link down in the description below. All right, let's get back in this video.
This is from the Foreign Affairs Committee reporting on USAID. I'm going to give you a few of them. I want your thoughts, okay? Because a lot of people are saying, the job of DOGE, right, is to uncover, at least this is what they're saying, uncover waste, fraud, and abuse. We know that exists within federal spending. Sure. Right here, you have $520 million to pay ESG, environmental, social, and governance consultants to teach people in Africa about countering climate change, $65 million for vasectomies in the Congo, $20 million to create a Sesame Street program in Iraq. Yeah, do you guys think that, would you guys be on board with okay, this is ridiculous, cancel those?
Yeah, but that's still chump change.
They have to look at what they do, really what those programs do. And I think that's where we need to look at these programs with somebody that knows about them. We have to look at them, and plus we have to raise taxes on the wealthiest people.
$20 million to create a Sesame Street program in Iraq, 4.1 for another program in Bangladesh. Do you think we can do without those?
Yeah, probably. I also think some of that may be mischaracterized too. So, what was Trump talking about? Transgender rats or something, and that's what it wasn't about at all. So no, I certainly think we could do away with some of those, but I'd like to know more about it and make sure it's not being mischaracterized.
Can I get your quick reaction to some of those expenses?
Well, none of it's needed. It's a waste of our money. We could be building schools in Montana, where I'm from, for instance, or elsewhere with some of that money. And if we're going to spend money on giving vasectomies, we need to do that for all the progressives that are out there. So we cut them down.
So you guys think maybe just a lot of those programs are a lie, perhaps? They could be, is what we're thinking?
I think that the Republicans are making half of it up.
Do you mind if I show you one more? And I'm really curious about your thoughts, because a lot of people are outraged about a lot of these NGOs that are receiving federal money. This is taxpayer money. Think about it. The the average income in the United States is $66,000. How many people's taxes are going to just those programs that I listed right there? Right. But here's another one. This is from Christopher Rufo, and he's an investigative journalist, and he says the Department of Education granted $8 million, this is when they're going through all the funding, $8 million to an NGO which promotes the idea that America is a white supremacist society and demands that you must, quote unquote, disrupt your whiteness. Do you think that's appropriate for an NGO receiving your taxpayer dollars?
No, I don't.
You don't support that message that they're...
No, I don't. I think that's frightening.
There is video evidence of this as well, of them even saying this to people that work at this NGO. And it is, to use your word, frightening. And that's it's not just one example here, it's a bunch of examples of a lot of groups receiving tens of millions of dollars of taxpayer money. And it just doesn't seem like that's even serving the best interests of the United States when it comes to, promoting and uplifting future generations of what we probably hope is patriotic Americans. You know what I mean? Hey, did I already ask you your thoughts on Americans supporting DOGE, the majority support, according to CNN? Just a quick thought on that.
They've been brainwashed.
Yeah.
They've been brainwashed, really.
And with regard to immigration, there's 3 people that they should send back. Elon Musk to South Africa, Peter Thiel to South Africa, and Rupert Murdoch, they should send him back to Australia.
Wait, Elon Musk is an American. Are we saying revoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you recommend, they do, right? We're $36 trillion in debt. We're sinking ship. When do we tighten the belts?
Do an analysis, figure out where the waste is, and work from there. But do the work. They don't want to do the work. Elon Musk has done no work. And he has no authority. I mean, he's a billionaire. He's making hundreds of millions of dollars off the federal government contracts. Cancel his contracts and you save all that money.
Right.
Okay, thanks.
Do you think they would be better off if they did not have a billionaire working with DOGE? Do you think the Trump administration would be smarter for them to have somebody in charge of it that's maybe a thousandaire, a millionaire, whatever
Somebody
it may be?
who knows what he or she is doing. Yeah.
But you do support the idea of DOGE, though. It sounds like you just don't.
No, I don't. Not that. There's other ways of doing it. There's much better ways. You charge all of the departments with doing this analysis. You can bring in experts, people who know government contracting, let them do the analysis, and then figure out where the waste is. And I know there's lots of waste. We all know that. But target it. Do it the right way.
You had one guy that was saying reckless cutting. They need experts, government experts, to jump in and analyze and make the right decisions. What would your response to that be? I'm just curious.
They need government experts to get rid of government experts. We have bureaucrats that don't do anything. They sit there. I think what they need to do is get these bureaucrats and make them change agencies every 3 or 4 years and not be. They're running Biden wasn't a president for the last 4 years. Bureaucrats were running it.
Why are people pushing back against this? Do you think it has more to do with Elon Musk and Trump than it has to do with DOGE? Or no?
If you're a government official, you don't want it to be disclosed how corrupt you are.
Just too much corruption. The ship is sinking. Something needs to be done.
Absolutely. And the sooner the better.
If you had a company that employed several million people, who would you rather have trying to make it more efficient and businesslike? A career politician or the richest guy in the world?
What are you most concerned about when it comes to DOGE? I had somebody bringing up earlier, who would you prefer be going through this spending, Elon Musk or a career politician? Would you prefer a career politician going through the wasteful spending over Elon Musk?
Yes.
You would. Do you guys think that Elon Musk is better to do that than a career politician?
No.
It's horrible.
No, he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know anything about the government. He really knows. He knows zero. Like, for instance, they cut all that money from USAID, and they were cutting money on Ebola monitoring and all these other things, and he just doesn't know.
I also think there's a conflict of interest there. Elon Musk's rocket blows up, was that properly vetted? Was the government people that are supposed to ensure those kind of things don't happen or check the safety issues there, was that properly done? That could possibly be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point. When it comes to the conflict of interest, do you think it's a bigger problem that Elon is involved in DOGE rather than just DOGE itself?
Well, like DOGE itself, I don't think dismissing every probationary employee is a good way to cut government waste. I think a lot of those people are probably doing good work and don't deserve to be cut just because they haven't been there more than a year.
If they realize that they need them or they're really excellent, I think a lot of people see that as being a problem. You can't necessarily just go through and fire random people that you don't like. You'll get massive lawsuits, more than what they're already experiencing. So that's why they're going after probationary, because it's easier to let go.
Sure, understand.
Right. But when it comes down to it, couldn't you just hire the people back? Where it's like, hey, you let go of 100 people, you bring back 3. Is that easier than spending a lot of time picking and choosing? What do you think about that?
In the long run, I think that's probably a bad idea, but possibly in the short run, yeah.
Any concerns for you? You're pro-DOGE. Any concerns for you about DOGE at all?
No. I think who could you have better than someone who, A, doesn't need the money? I mean, it cracks me up when you hear people talk about, well, he's going to be able to look into our finances. Yeah, well, you got like $38 in your account, and he's got 350 billion. Do I think he really cares what money you've got in your account? No. Can you go online and look up most of it anyhow? Yes. So I think it takes somebody like Elon Musk to get in there, and it's maybe not a good idea to gut it, because I'm sure there's some people who are doing a responsible job, but to scare the shit out of the people who've been pillaging from our government and my taxes, your taxes, and I paid a lot of taxes, stop it.
When it comes down to it, we are $36 trillion in debt. There are billions and hundreds of billions of dollars of wasteful spending, even fraud, per year in the United States budget. Last year, we had a $1.8 trillion deficit. Is it not just time? A lot of people, I sympathize with this argument. A lot of people are looking at this saying, is something better than nothing? I think there's a lot of imperfections, and you and I would certainly agree on that wholeheartedly. Right? We don't want to see, it's a bummer when people lose their jobs, but they lose their jobs in the private sector. Is doing something better than doing nothing, in your view?
Well, I'm very concerned about the deficit, too. I think any thoughts about cutting taxes are absurd. I think we ought to raise taxes, quite frankly.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, of course, it's proven there's waste in government, and a lot of it should be cut, and you've given examples. But I think that's the wrong way to do it, and no, I don't think Elon Musk is the best person for that job. Right. And I think you say career politicians like it's a pejorative or something, but I don't agree with that.
Well, the reason I say that is just because if we're looking at being $36 trillion in debt, who did that aside from, career politicians? Have they proven themselves to have done a good job at balancing the budget?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
You're probably not surprised to hear. We do have people that are saying thumbs down. Elon Musk has no clue what he's doing. He's just trying to enrich his friends, essentially. What would your response to that be?
Do I think Elon Musk needs to enrich his friends? No. Do I think that people who don't support him and don't support the cleaning up of our government and stopping the corruption are brilliant? No, they're f***ing idiots.
All right, everyone, that is it for today. So we had a ton of mixed responses. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And also remember, if this video hits 10,000 likes, we will go into the heart of the beast and go interview some anti-Elon Musk protesters. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that bell notification button so you are notified next time I post. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Thoughts on Elon Musk and Doge? Oh, jeez.